Hello, it's Mr. Kostenbader, and for Project 2 in R2, we're going to sort of continue on from our typography into creating a logo. And we are inundated with logos every day because it's really how we buy and see things and recognize things. So the objective of this project is to take the skills you've learned from designing your name using typography to create a logo for a company or brand that you created. All right, so this is your opportunity to have some fun with logos, designing your own product. So let's take a look at these logos. Can you recognize those four? I think most of you probably can. And I removed the actual name of the product from the logo itself. It's because they're so recognizable. Okay, these logos are so much a part of our lives. Some of these products' names are the first to be learned after the words mom and dad. So psychologists, they did a little test, and McDonald's was one of the first words that kids learned after mom and dad. Okay, that's not really an easy word to pronounce either. So very interesting how powerful these logos really are. Creating logos is the job of a graphic design artist. They design text and images for advertisements and anything to do with a company brand. How can I design my own logo? So what I'd like you to begin with is by making a quick list of products or things that you like to do, or like to eat, or like to wear. This could be an item, or it should be an item, not a brand. So you could choose sneakers or ice cream, but not a brand like Nike or Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Narrow it down to your favorite and list a few action words or characteristics of that product that might help you in the design process. And this is a good opportunity to brainstorm with others. You have brothers, sisters, parents. You can sort of do a word association game. Come up with words or characteristics that go with the item that you're thinking of creating a logo for. Step 3, I'd like you to watch these two videos. They're very good on how to design a logo and logo design tips. Most of what he does in the first half of design is exactly what we do. It's all done in pencil. The second half he does in digitally on a computer. But if you talk to most designers, graphic artists, the software they use and computers they use is really a small tool to what they are doing with their ideas. It's the ideas that are really important. So take a look at these. He gives you some really good tips like, flipping the image over, just like we did back in Art 1 when we would draw and flip the artwork upside down to look at it. So sketch out your rough ideas. This designer in the video mentions the words logo modernism under a book that he likes to use. If you Google that and look under images, a lot of that book is already online that you can look at. And you can take these images and shapes and forms and alter them the way you need them as inspiration. Okay, so try paring down the idea into simple yet interesting lines and shapes. Submit your rough drafts. Okay, now before I get into this, just remember, I don't want you to copy a logo. I want you to steal like an artist. So take some ideas that you like, combine them together, add some of your own style to that to create your own logos. And don't be afraid to use a light box or a window to resketch things and make things streamlined the way you like them and that they're pleasing to the eye. You should have at least 3 to 5 rough drafts. Once you have the rough drafts complete, you're going to do a short Flipgrid describing your work. Okay, Flipgrid is, I really like Flipgrid. It's a fun video app. They have different filters and things, and fun things that you can do with it. And so I'd like you to do a Flipgrid. You can leave comments and improve your work. And I'm going to leave video feedback for your work. So these are all important in the process of making art. I think especially if you're at home and you're not coming in to school, it's important that you get involved in that. At the bottom is the Flipgrid logo if you're wondering what that's supposed to look like. Okay, so that would be the app that we're using. And I have a video on how to use Flipgrid. It's pretty easy to use. I'm going to send you a link for our Flipgrids, so you don't even have to, all you have to do is click the assignment. As long as you're using your school email, you shouldn't have any problems. But, experiment with a little bit and get comfortable with using it. It's a lot of fun to use. Okay, now we're into week 2 here, but just to give you sort of what's on the horizon, once your rough drafts are submitted, I'll leave video feedback, and you're welcome to reply or meet on Zoom if you have further questions on the project. Your final logo should be easy to read and neatly created. And this takes some time to actually, make something that's easy to read and neatly created and streamlined. So take your time. It should look good in both black and white and color. You want it to be original and not directly copied. So we're not copying Nike sneakers, okay? You're coming up with your own product and logo. You could also, I mentioned to some other students, maybe you have an aunt or uncle that has a taco stand and they need a logo design. This would be a practical application for this project. If you know someone that needs a logo, why not design it for them? That would be practical, and that would be a great life experience. All right, and the logo is designed to the needs of the product. It seems like it fits the needs of it. It's designed, and it looks like it would be for sportswear or ice cream or soft drinks. So those are some of the things that you'll need to consider. The final design will be due in 2 weeks, and I'll be posting a deadline on Google Classroom. Try not to jump ahead and just start your final, because I want to give you feedback. I might have students also give you feedback, and you need just time to develop your designs. So at this point, you're just working on your 3 to 5 sketches, but I just wanted to give you a vision of where our project is going. And I think that's everything. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out on Zoom, or you can email me. And don't forget to get signed up for Artsonia and post those projects. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.